6 teams of the Volvo Ocean Race face perhaps the most difficult stage. From Sanya in China to Auckland, 5,220 nautical miles or about 10,000 kilometers to go for this fourth step. Departure was delayed for 24 hours due to a snowstorm in the South China Sea.
C'est sûr que arriver en Nouvelle-Zélande, c'est arriver dans un pays de passionnés de voile.
It's true that when you go to New Zealand, you're going to a country almost as in love with sailing as it is with rugby. We know that we will have a tremendous reception. They welcome all the boats. A little bit Team New Zealand more than us. It would be an even better time to beat them. This is a middle step in the Volvo Ocean Race, so it's obviously important. It's a bit like the first step with a succession of weather systems. We're passing the equator from the north to the south again, so the weather will be nice, and the wind could pick up after the Philippines.
Frank Camas's ambition is out in the open, and his enthusiasm is infectious. The crew will need a lot of muscle power to get this 21-meter-20 monohull going, and brain power will be needed to make good decisions about the weather.
To get to New Zealand, we have to pass the strait between the north of the Philippines and the south of Taiwan. So right now we're sailing with a wind between 15 and 18 knots. It's not a heavy wind, which is quite handy. The air is getting heavier, but we were able to jump the waves yesterday, and occasionally we get a little boost.
Third place, the French on Groupama 4 have been moving up the ranks and displaying form like real contenders for the ultimate success. On this challenging stage, they're relying on taking advantage of the capabilities of their boat, which has been built for times like this. With unstable weather systems that evolve quickly, decisions won't be easy and the slightest tactical error could be fatal. Their arrival is set for March the 8th. "5 minutes from Ansivata by taxi boat lies the island of ducks. Fitting really for people learning to swim here. For those who make it into the water, there are many extraordinary things to see below the surface. Even from near the shore, it's possible to unlock the wonders of the underwater world.
If you look, there are some kingfish. We've already seen them before. First, we do a proficiency test. We see how comfortable they are in the water. And from there, we go on an easy swim in flippers, mask and snorkel.
It's a good opportunity to get to know the underwater environment in all its different conditions.
A swim in the special snorkeling reserve on Duck Island along the famous underwater trail, a path with educational value, especially for schools.
We saw fish of every color, blue coral, yellow coral. There are so many kinds of fish that I saw for the first time. Algae, different corals.
This rich marine environment has been created in order to allow as many as possible to understand the value of sea life. There are many hiding places for small fish such as damselfish, clownfish, or the famous striped sea snakes.
Alors le sentier fait 400 mètres de longueur, il est balisé par 5 bouées.
The trail is 400 meters long. It's marked by 5 buoys, with depth between 2 and 7 meters. Under each buoy, we explain the different fish and coral that we can see. At buoy 1, you will see anemones with small clownfish. A little further, there are butterfly fish and parrotfish.
The underwater trail is an ambitious and fun way to explore the ocean. Or, of course, it's much easier to stay above the surface and lounge in the sun.